Welcome back to Braided Lessons with Braidednikki. I am your fellow braider, coach, entrepreneur sis, Nikki B, owner of Canadian Celeb Tresses. Today we are carrying on with our lessons that I drop every single Sunday on braiding techniques, DIY braiding sessions, entrepreneurship, and beauty hacks. Today we are talking about essential products that every braider needs now. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click it. Join the class. Okay, so the first essential that every braider needs is a tail comb. If you don't have a tail comb, it's gonna be hard for you to part your client's hair. A tail comb is a trick to have that beautiful straight line that everybody likes so much when you see braids. So this is how a tail comb looks like. You wanna go for something that has small little legs, and then something that looks like this at the bottom. You can use this part to part the client's hair or your mannequin's hair, or you can use this part. So at the very bottom, you can just get your mannequin like so. Okay, I'm gonna hold her up a little bit because I don't have a stand here, but you're gonna get your mannequin and you're pretty much gonna part it like so. Hold on, 1 second. So like say if, okay, this is a struggle right now, but I'm trying to teach right now, so pay attention. So you're gonna part it like so, right? In most of my videos, I do show you guys how I make my parts, and you guys usually see this comb. So this is the comb that I usually use to part, okay? Your second product that you need for sure as a braider is the second product that you need for sure as a braider is hair. You always have to have hair on deck, okay? You can't just not have hair. You have to have your hair on deck. So this is the hair extensions that I love to use. Back in the day, we didn't have pre-stretched hair. Like when I first started braiding, there was no such thing as pre-stretched hair. To my knowledge, pre-stretched hair came out in about 2016, 2017. Actually, no, I'm boosting. I think it was 2018 that they came out. And I was so happy. So yeah, this is pre-stretched hair. What pre-stretched hair is you know when you buy hair at the hair store and you get expressions hair. We're gonna use expressions as an example. And then at the very bottom, it looks very choppy. Well, with pre-stretched hair, they already stretch it out for you seamlessly without having the ends look so choppy. So that's the expressions hair. I personally love expressions the most out of every single brand that I've ever used because it makes the braid look fuller and thicker. There's other brands that are good too. Like I like Ruwa, R-U-W-A. That's a really good brand as well. But I always stick with expressions simply because I've always used expressions and it always gives me good results. So we're gonna go to the second product that you always need to have as a braider, obviously. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So the third product that I love, this is like golden right here, okay? As a braider, forget everything else I said. Have this, okay? This is the most important thing. Ever since I started using Shine and Jam, which I've been braiding for about probably 11 years now, and I never used Shine and Jam until 2000, don't laugh at me, until 2018. So about 2 years ago, I started using this, and that's when my clientele just started raising up, just turning up, you know? So Shine and Jam, thank you. Thank you for saving me. Shine and Jam. So this is how it looks like. I'm kind of far from my camera right now, so I'm hoping that you're able to see that it's actually zooming in or focusing in. If not, then I'll put the link down below where you can get Shine and Jam. I love Shine and Jam because say if you part your client's hair or your mannequin's hair, right? Using your comb, you part your mannequin's hair, either side that you want, and then you just can't seem to get a straight part. Like maybe your clients, I find as a braider that sometimes when I'm doing someone's hair, depending on the person, for some reason, one person's head might be easier to part than another person's head. So I find that Shine and Jam does the trick for any type of head. doesn't matter. So all you do is you make a part, get you a part as straight as possible. If it's not straight like how you want it, you go ahead and you get your Shine and Jam, part it between the part. So you're not gonna part on the part. I feel like that's kind of a waste of product. You're gonna part it on the hair. So like between the part, but on the hair. So I'll show you for example. So this is the part. Here we go. So you're not gonna get your gel and part it on and then smother it on the part. You're gonna smother it on the hair itself. So like right here and right here, okay? Once you've put the gel on the hair, guarantee that makes your part just look super clean. So yes, Shine and Jam. And then make sure you get the one that says for good for natural hair. I noticed that one time I bought a Shine and Jam and it looked the same, but it didn't say this at the side. And most of my clients are natural, so it didn't work out. Like my braids did not look as bomb as they usually do. So please make sure you get Shine and Jam and then make sure it says this on the side. Good for natural hair. See it there? There it is. I want to make sure that you have something that's going to extend the duration of the style. What I like to use is a spritz. So once I'm finished with my client, I'll usually, you know what, before I go with the spritz, and I always use my mousse first. So right after I'm finished my style, like say if this is the style, right? By the way, do you like my hair? I just did it for you guys. I didn't want to come on camera looking all crusty, so I did it myself. Do you like it? It's just 2 braids. I just did 2 knotless braids, and then I had a big afro, so I wanted to look put together and stuff. Not that an afro is not put together, but you know what I mean. So then all I did, got like a little drawstring ponytail, and I put it on. Right now I am in love with ponytails. Because it's quarantine, it's a lot easier for me to just get my hair looking fleeky by just literally getting my hair up and then I put on my ponytail and then I'm good to go. I bought like 50 ponytails. By the way, if you're interested in pre-ordering a ponytail, click the link below. You'll see my website, Canadian Celeb Tresses. You can click on that link and you can pre-order one of my ponytails. Okay, so for now, we'll go back into our session. We need mousse. Mousse is important to extend the duration of the braid, okay? Once you're finished with your mannequin, you're gonna go ahead and smother mousse all over the braids. So here's an example. So I have my braid here, right? This is my client's head. I'm gonna go ahead, get my mousse, oops, and smother her all over. What this does is it keeps the flyaways down. No matter how perfect of a braider you are, you're gonna have flyaways. There's gonna be little flyaways in your braids. It's okay, it's fine. It's not gonna be perfect. Nobody's braid is perfect. So if you have a little bit of flyaways, that's okay. All you have to do is get your mousse and then put it on just like how I did here, okay? So that's why you need a mousse. That's why it's an essential for all braiders. Okay, so after you finish your mousse, you're gonna go ahead and spray with this. This is an amazing product from Fantasia. I've been using this for years and I always stick to it. I love the smell of it and I just love what it does. It does what it's supposed to do. It's a hairspray spritz for super hold. So this bad boy here is gonna hold and make sure the flyaways stay down for the duration of the hairstyle. I'm so happy about this next one coming up. Like, I always use Hicks as my edge tamer, and now I use this one. I love this. Like, this is called the Edge Booster. They come in all sorts of different scents. This one is the lemon candy scent. I usually get the blueberry as well. I think it's called the blueberry. It's blue. I always get this one or the blueberry scent. Those are my favorite scents. And most of my clients, I put it on their edges. Like, they're always just like, oh, what's that smell? It smells so good. I'm just like, it's this. So that's what I use on the edges for my clients. A braid style is not a braid style if you don't have the edges done up. Now, what are edges? In case you don't know what edges are, your edges are the baby hairs on the side here. these are my edges. What I have on my edges right now is not this product. I'm using Hicks on my edges right now. I usually use Hicks when I'm doing like an updo for my edges, but if I'm doing like any type of braid style, it's definitely my edge booster, because I don't want my clients calling me saying that they just got home from their braid appointment and their edges are already coming out. Like, no, not to say that Hicks is not that good, but this is honestly better than any other type of edge control that I've ever used. So you need one of these as a braider. The next product that is important for a braider to have in her braid basket is clamps. You need clamps. Clamps are so important. Like when I'm braiding, as you can see in my tutorial videos that I put out for you guys, I always have my comb and I part my mannequin's hair, and then I use this clamp to keep the hair to the side. So if I never had a clamp, I would probably just get frustrated and not want to braid, because the hair would always be coming in my way when I'm trying to braid, right? So get you a good durable set of clamps. You need at least 10. They're very easy to lose, just like bobby pins. These will go missing too, so keep that in mind. Get a lot. Okay, so I use these a lot. They come in great handy, and I'm glad that I got them. So last but not least, you definitely want to make sure that your client's hair underneath the braid is going to remain moisturized throughout the duration of their hairstyle. This is my favorite product to recommend to my clients. I also use it when I'm finished braiding their hair. So say if I have the braid here, I'll just braid onto the braid. That's just to make sure that their hair underneath the hair extension is getting some moisture. I also always recommend my clients to buy themselves a moisturizing spray like this. This one is the Design Essentials Coconut and Monoi Coconut Water Curl Refresher. I know it's for curls, but honestly, I love this because when I put it in my hair, when I have my braids in, like my hair, as soon as I take out my braids, my hair just feels like it's been well deep conditioned and taken care of, even though I had in braids for like 2 months, right? So this is my favorite. I love it, and it's all natural. So you know, the more you're spraying it, you can keep spraying your hair. I wouldn't spray it too much. I would recommend my clients to only use this once a week, twice if they want to, but once a week is fine. And then if you feel like you're getting buildup, you can always just use a dry shampoo. You can always recommend that to your clients. I hope this video was of value to you. I hope you learned something new. I hope that you will take this information and apply it, and that you're able to start your braiding business successfully. Feel free to leave any video ideas in the comments below of what you want me to talk about, what type of hairstyles you want me to do. Oh, and one more thing. Please check the description box. I have there for you guys a link, an Amazon link. I'm not getting paid off of it, but I want to help. I have an Amazon link where you guys can order mannequin heads. I have one for US and I have one for Canada. I'm living in Canada, so that's why I'm trying to make sure that I'm catering to my Canadian subscribers as well. Also, I noticed that a lot of you are sending me pictures of your work after watching my videos. Like, can I just say that I really appreciate it, and it makes me feel so good to know that I'm helping out somebody from the skills that I know. So I really appreciate it. I want to encourage you guys to keep on sending me those photos. You can send them to me on my Instagram. Just direct message me and be like, hey girl, here's my photos, here's my mannequin, and here's the style that I did because of your video, and just take a picture and show me. I would love to share it with others that may be kind of apprehensive to try to start braiding. You know, just send me photos of your work. Keep sending them to me, and who knows, you just might get featured. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.